What the shit?
Oh, you just broke it.
I was trying to lift this up and the whole thing came out. Oh, man.
In my average home.
Yeah, we have.
Twilight Zone. Oh, that's me.
That's you? You were talking?
No, my phone was on.
I can't hear anything. That's a little lower. There we go. Oh, this is gonna suck.
Yeah, because it doesn't move.
Well, you got the Velcro. You can pull it off the Velcro. Put it on the speaker.
And someone standing there.
Are we streaming yet?
We are streaming.
Oh, we are?
Yeah. I mean, of Psycho too much. I always feel like. Ooh, now I like to see. I can get my gun out now. I can just start shooting you. You're busy trying to learn everything. This is gonna be cool. You're watching. No, Oop, turn your volume.
Phone was on. Can't hear anything. Hey, I just saw another 333. It says 333 followers.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what 333 means?
No.
It
Half of
means
666.
it means that
Devil Jr.
no, it means that you're surrounded by angels,
Oh.
and the angels are sending you signs that they're helping you.
Okay.
So I need all the help I can get today.
Who's watching?
It's the mailman watching you.
Evan! Hey, Evan! Feel like somebody's watching me. This is too high.
Oh, man.
Let me see. Whoa!
Hey, Ralph is here. Tina's here. Feel like
Watching me. Alright, so you know what you're doing?
What?
You know what you're doing?
No.
Okay.
It would help if I could see.
What's up?
If I could see the screen.
You're gonna need different glasses.
It's too small.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm. All right, so what am I supposed to do again at the top of the hour?
Well, whenever. How long's the next song?
I can't even see that. How long? Where does it say how long?
It's over here.
It says 2 minutes. So it's an ad.
Okay, so just instead of doing the ad, go down to the bottom where our Gnarly Dudes playlist is, and left click on it,
Okay.
and that should
So
bring it
now
up
that,
in the main menu.
That window is coming up again. Checking library.
Uh-oh. Oh yeah, it'll do that.
Okay, and it came up again. Came up again. I hope I don't have corrupt files that are gonna mess up. All right, now we're good.
Now we're good.
And so that'll just start playing.
At the top of the hour, after Rockwell, it goes straight to the very first thing on our playlist, which should be the top of the hour ID.
Okay, I see a flashing number that's counting down seconds. Oh, and I have to reach all the way over here?
Yeah.
Jeez. I need the Sacco extendo arm.
So when the airplane opener plays, you want to click on this little green button up here.
When it starts playing?
Yeah, when it starts playing. And it's only like 6 seconds long, so you got to click it right away.
I think I might have to have an assistant. So this ad is playing, but the next one is highlighted.
Yep.
So that means that's what's coming up?
Yep.
Okay.
Dance into a commercial.
Yeah, it's good background music. Hi, Ralph.
Hey, Ralph. Thank you for joining us, Ralph. And the rain playing. What's playing on your radio?
Uh-oh. You're going to need those for the Van Halen songs. There's a band playing. All right. I think you could start talking.
No,
No?
we're not on.
We're not on.
The red lights are still on.
Where? Oh. Why are they still on?
It's these up here.
Oh, sorry. I pushed the wrong button. Sorry.
Such amateur.
I'm in charge tonight.
What an amateur.
Running the board.
What an amateur.
Too much pressure.
Pressure.
There's too many buttons over there. How come I had to... I don't know. All right. Okay. Well, whatever.
Welcome to the Gnarly Dudes. First one of June.
It seems like it's been such
Forever.
a long time
It does.
since we've been in the studio.
Yeah. Well, you were supposed to have DJ Dana while I was on special assignment.
Yes.
And unfortunately, due to transmitter issues, that got canceled.
Yes, and we were disappointed. I had a special gift for DJ Dana.
A wedding ring?
No.
Oh.
No, it was far less expensive than
But maybe she wanted a wedding ring.
Maybe, but I don't think I'm the one to give her one.
Well, she could just take it but not say yes.
I'm already getting married to Marcel.
Oh, well, we're going down that road again.
Oh, wait, how come there's two mice over here? All right, now I see what's happening. I just moved things over that I didn't need to. Yeah, we had a great time visiting with Marcel this week, and you were shocked at our little surprise there. And
I wouldn't say shocked. I was just kind of, to be quite honest, I was just confused. I was just confused, yes.
Okay. So I was really impressed with how she just, was able to roll with the punches and.
Because you punched her.
No, I didn't. She was a really good sport, and she was able to just keep up with our shenanigans, as she said, so I was very impressed with that.
Yes.
So I think I figured out the living situation once we go to Hawaii and get married. So
you're gonna have to give me a date so I can put it on my calendar.
Well,
I'm a busy dude.
I can't do anything until
I'm a busy gnarly dude.
The restrictions are lifted. So I think this is gonna work out where we'll live in Colorado for a year and then live in Australia for a year and then just, swap, flip-flop. So we'll have a residence here in Colorado and a residence in Australia.
Have you covered this with her?
Not yet.
Not yet? When do you plan on bringing this up to her?
Right now.
Right now? Are you sure she's watching?
I don't know. Is she on your list?
She's not on my list.
Okay. Somebody says that they miss me. Ralph says play Misty for him.
Ralph, that's not from the 80s. Come on, Ralph, you know that.
Well, Ralph is going to help make the remake of Play Misty, and I'm going to be in the starring role, Clint Eastwood's part, as the DJ that gets stalked.
Do you have a signed contract?
Yes.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
If you knew the answer, why did you ask?
Because I want you to be realistic, sir.
You want me to be realistic. Okay. Ooh, something's out of order in the playlist. Can I just move it down?
You'll screw it all up.
I'll screw it all up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it moved. So when I click the red button here, then the song that's highlighted is going to play.
It should.
Is that correct? It should.
It should.
All right. Well, let's see what happens. It's The Who, Eminence Front.
It's not The Who.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't remember it starting like this.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. There's the keyboard. Up or down?
I just turned it up a little bit.
Okay. Chris, how are you, ma'am? Good to see you. Oh, I need the...
There's a drum part coming up.
Well, I needed the keyboard. I should be like you, do the keyboard.
Yeah. See?
I can't do all that stuff. I can barely do the drums.
I think
I can barely do the drums.
you will gain a new appreciation for.
And you'll gain a new
my
appreciation
talents.
for my running the control board.
Robin says, "Hello, boys."
Robin.
I'm sure he's twirling his mustache as he's saying that.
He had Tony Exum Jr. and Nikki Giron,
Yeah.
but I wasn't able to watch the video.
Oh. Well.
He sent it to me while I was working.
Is it recorded?
I'm sure it is.
I think I saw that pop up, but I couldn't watch at the time.
Nikki Giron is very attractive.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, you know how I feel.
If I was like 20 years younger...
You know how I feel about redheads.
No, I don't.
You don't?
No.
I like redheads.
There you go.
I think it's because of Charlie Brown.
But I think she's dating somebody. Just tell her you're the gnarly dude.
Yeah, you know.
Robin's done a lot of great photos of her.
Shine. Keep it going.
Oh my gosh.
I guess
It's been a while since we've been here.
I know. I may have to make a strap for this thing. Since, if I'm doing all this other stuff, then I have to keep putting it down.
Yeah, you do need an assistant over there.
Yeah, I mean, I have the one-man band and all these buttons and keyboards and mice.
It's front. It's front.
To put on. I forgot one other song that I was going to play for DJ Dana. Are you listening? You're not paying attention.
You forgot one more song that you were going to put
I
up
forgot
for
a
DJ
song
Dana?
that I was going to play for DJ Dana.
Uh-huh. What song?
Smithereens, Girl Like You.
Oh,
Yeah, she wanted to play that last week.
it's a good song.
It is. You missed it. You missed it.
It wasn't much of a drum. That was just a did That was a did
That was a paradiddles.
That was a did But
Robin says, "Who works? I don't work. I live the dream, so it doesn't feel like work at all."
I envy Robin. I envy Robin.
You envy Robin?
When I grow up, I want to be Robin.
Really? Now, just to clarify, you want to be this Robin, not Robin as in Batman and Robin.
That's correct. The Robin that we know.
Okay.
Down to the road at the gallery.
Well, maybe he'll trade places with you.
I wouldn't want him to have my...
Why not?
Oh.
Be people forget. I'm a little disoriented today. So I'm just like not sure. It's kind of like system overload with all the stuff.
Module overload?
And then all of the instruments. So I'm not sure, what I'll be playing or not playing. But see, Killer's looking at me now because we're the opposite side. So
you get to see his cockeyed eyes. You get to be creeped out by those cockeyed eyes.
He's too close. I can't really see him.
You definitely need new glasses.
Join the party.
And now I'm stuck looking at Huey Lewis and Peter Gabriel.
Yeah, see?
I don't get to look at Cyndi Lauper and Candy O and the Go-Go's.
Missed the drum part again.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking of Cyndi Lauper.
Oh.
Never
mind. No, it did the right thing.
Oh.
It just like skipped really fast. When the song ended, the blue highlight went very fast to 2 songs down.
I noticed the first 2 songs you picked are heavy on the keyboards.
Yeah. So, better get with it, man.
Just an observation.
It's right over there.
Just an observation. I do better with the sticks. I do better with my sticks.
Uh-huh. Yeah, just keep telling yourself that.
I do. Every single night.
Is that supposed to be smoking?
No. Well, that was a short-lived show tonight. Studio's on fire.
So sparks flying out.
Thanks for listening.
Hey, let's pour some water on there and see what happens.
Yeah. Oh, I need a beer.
Yeah. Today's one of those days I wish I drank. But I really had fun with Marcel on Wednesday, and she's as Austin Powers would say, she's switched on. She's a bit of all right.
She's a very nice person.
She was very excited when I asked if she would want to play a trick on you. And she just, no hesitation whatsoever.
What friends I have.
Guitar solo. Oh, yes. Oh. Good love is hard to find. Alright, so I have to take it off auto, or is it going to play? It's going
to play the next song if you don't take it off.
It's already going to play this next song.
So you can just click on the green.
Well, the next song ties to the song after that. So we have to play both of those songs.
Okay.
Because that was the Van Halen thing.
Van Halen thing?
The intruder leading into... Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Ooh, guitar solo. Playing behind my head. Oh, that was a short solo. So my next door neighbors moved out, who had the 4 kids that constantly ran around. I talked to the property manager yesterday. They were hauling out the stove. He says, look what they did to the stove. The door on the stove. Oh, here, your drum part. The door on the stove just fell off when he opened it. Robin says he'll be back later. I don't know what are important things he has to do.
What? Ask him.
There's keyboards in this too.
Noticing a keyboard trend with you tonight. Ooh, what happens if I hit this power switch?
I don't know. There's a power switch?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Try it.
Just kidding.
You stopped playing the drums.
Yeah. Wasn't in a drumming mood right now.
Get in a drumming mood.
Look at who's talking. Telling me what to do over there. What, you think you're on the control board now?
I'm in control tonight. Is everything turned down? Headphones and...
I see, too bad the Roy Orbison version is not from the 80s. You can play that right after this.
Pretty woman walking down the street. Pretty woman I'd like to meet. Pretty woman, baby, must be true. As good as you. Ooh, shit. Did it again. I didn't stop. It's just gonna play the Gnarly Ultimate Power.
Well, you can still click on this.
Click on what?
The red. Where is it?
I just changed it to red.
Okay.
Pretty woman, talk a while. Pretty woman, talk a while. I forgot to ask Marcel if she would give you voice lessons.
Well, you can message her tonight. It's morning over there, so you can.
It's her Saturday right now.
It's her Saturday.
Stay with me, 'cause I need you tonight. Pretty woman. Is Chris still there?
Don't know for certain.
Hi, Chris. Way, okay. Okay. Tomorrow night, but wait, what do I see? She's walking back to me. Oh, pretty woman. How come it didn't play the other thing?
You're a little slow there, because you turned it off. You turned the automation off.
Oh, but I thought it was still going to play that.
No.
What was highlighted?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
It'll play it as soon as you turn it back on.
Oh, all right. Well, I thought once it highlighted the blue that it was still going to play that no matter what I do.
No.
Oh, well, you lied to me. You lied.
I did not lie to you. I said as soon as you click the automation button off, it will stop after what is playing.
Uh-huh. After what is playing, but not what's highlighted.
Well, that's not what I said. I said after what's playing. So did you hear about the man busted for striking a Vermont highway worker with a large pickle?
No.
Have you ever assaulted anybody with a large pickle?
No, but I want to.
You want to assault me with a large pickle? According to the Smoking Gun, a Massachusetts resident is facing an assault charge for allegedly striking a highway worker with a large pickle thrown from a moving vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
According to police, Christopher Hermansdorfer, 34.
Christopher who?
Hermansdorfer
Okay.
was a passenger in a vehicle that was traveling on U.S. Route 7 in Vermont. Cops allege that Christopher threw a pickle that hit Carl Hoffman, a 59-year-old employee of the Vermont Agency of Transportation. The pickle, cops says, listen to this line,
Mm-hmm.
the pickle struck the victim and caused him pain.
Where did it strike him?
Well, see, that's the problem. It doesn't say.
Mm-hmm. And what kind of pickle was it? Was it a kosher dill? Was it a gherkin? Like one of those giant dill pickles that you get in the deli in the big jar.
I imagine it wasn't one of those little sliced pickles. I imagine it was, one of the more thicker pickles. If it caused pain, or else the worker was pretty wimpy, one of the two.
Yeah. Okay. So you're saying it was a crispy pickle and not a wimpy pickle.
That's right. It was crispy, not wimpy. So, man, what would cause you to just want to throw a pickle at somebody driving down the road?
Well, road rage.
Yeah.
People are just frustrated these days with everything going on. Maybe the guy just got ticked off that there was a pickle on his sandwich. And he was like, I said no pickles.
Well, he would have seen it if it was one of those big dill. And to continue the assault with food theme, once again from the Smoking Gun, a Florida woman arrested for hamburger battery.
Hamburger battery.
Yes. According to police, Tanya Cordero, 47, was arrested following a confrontation with her boyfriend in a Largo mobile home owned by the man's mother. Cordero and the 39-year-old victim have 4 children in common, according to an arrest affidavit. The confrontation between Cordero and her boyfriend was reportedly touched off when Cordero seen it right, became upset when the man closed a window in her room. So, investigators allege, Cordero smashed hamburger in his face. I guess she didn't have a pie, so she took a hamburger and just smashed it in his face.
Does it say what toppings were on the hamburger?
No, but when questioned by police, she denied doing so, but her boyfriend still had hamburger in his ear upon arrival. She made a comment, according to police, that she hoped he choked on the burger.
Well, she really sounds like an angel.
Well, her rap sheet includes convictions for theft, narcotics, possession, and providing a false name to police.
Well, the next song up is Send Me an Angel, but it's not going to play right away.
It's not going to play right away?
I was trying to rearrange things so that I could tie this in. But
now you know why I don't rearrange things.
Having the hamburger smashed in his ear reminded me of a story from when I was a kid. That we had these neighbors across the street, and there were 2 boys that were about our age, and the younger brother was really loud and obnoxious and was always just screwing around. And my brother was going fishing at the park a couple blocks away from us, and this kid was begging his mother to let him go with my brother to go fishing. And he was saying, Rick knows all the safety rules and everything's going to be fine. Well, according to the story, my brother was about to cast out his line, and this kid's name was Ernie. And Ernie was standing behind him and being all obnoxious. And then my brother cast his line, and all of a sudden Ernie was really quiet. What happened was my brother caught him in the earlobe with the hook. And then my brother came home to tell us what had happened. And a few minutes later, there's a knock at the door, and it's Ernie. and he has the hook still in his
ear.
and on top of it, there's a piece of dried worm still on the hook.
Oh, no.
So he says, tell your brother that I have to go to the emergency room.
No.
Yes. And with that, we will go to some ads.
Hey, Len. Thanks for tuning in. Big Len's in the house.
Big Lens here.
Big Len's in the house.
I'd sure like to borrow her detergent.
Or he was in the house. He may have left by now.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That little itch could mean you have lice as well.
Could be. Why, yes, it is. Thank you for asking.
Is that a roll of quarters in your pocket, or are you happy to see me?
Another keyboard song.
That was your pick.
In heaven above.
Could do the keyboard part on the kazoo of Zella. We need to get a wireless adapter for these headphones, or get some wireless headphones. Are you gonna unplug me?
Yeah. Run away.
Might work better if I turn this around.
Stray, so lucky in love. Your eyes, making me cry, don't know what to do, don't know what to do.
Send me an angel. You forgot to tell people to send us their requests. You're slacking off.
Gotta do everything?
What?
I gotta do everything?
I am doing everything.
Well, see, that's why I want to be you tonight. I just want to sit back and shoot the dart gun.
Yeah, you haven't fired off any shots yet.
Locked and loaded.
Oh, misfire.
Misfire. Shot a blank.
Oh, I blocked that one.
Oh.
Now you're going to have to pick up all those. One went down there by the computer.
There's only one over here.
This is another song that illustrates the fact that we need a clap machine.
A clap machine?
Yeah.
Why?
Ooh, here we go. Ooh, guitar solo. Oh, shit. I have to retrieve my kazoo.
Well, while you're retrieving, can you retrieve my two darts over there?
No.
What a friend you are.
I can't reach that one over there. Now I just mooned the camera.
Well, it's better than you splitting your pants in the camera.
Not really.
Actually, yeah, that's right. It would increase viewership.
That would have been funny. Whereas what just happened was pretty disgusting. Send me an angel.
Oh, REM, yes.
So this goes along with the pickle story. Driver 8.
Driver 8.
Driver 8, don't throw a pickle at me.
Your gun's broken.
No, that was not pushed in all the way.
No, I had it pushed in.
It worked its way out.
See, it keeps...
It's
defective.
that one came out too. What's wrong with your gun, man?
I don't know. It's defective.
The card's
Blank.
sliding.
Too old to bend over.
Hey, wave at these guys. Isn't that, what's her name? The redhead?
What's her name?
The woman you were just talking about.
No. We coming on after the song, or were you doing something else?
Yeah, I want to do the Dear John letter.
Oh, okay. Dear John.
Oh, see, I already changed it to red.
There you
forgot
go.
about it.
Man, you could be a pro.
But I
one day.
forgot about it, so I went to do it again.
You're gonna be a pro one day.
Yeah, I'll leave you in the dust.
Go for it.
I don't know why that Tim kept saying that this is so hard to do. Oh, what did I just knock over?
Now you're knocking the headphones over.
See? I told you this was dangerous. Oh, that was my flute. I guess I'll have to leave it for later. I need an extension for my headphones. Oh.
Doctor said, take a break, driver 8. Hey, take a break. Been on this ship too long. The doctor said, take a break.
Driver 8, take a break.
Reach our destination.
Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow.
Take a break, driver 8.
Take a break.
We've been on this trip too long.
Don't throw a pickle. Driver 8, don't throw a pickle at me.
That's right. Don't be throwing no pickles. You know, next time I take a road trip, I think I would have a bag of pickles just to start throwing it.
A bag
Highway-
or a giant jar of pickles.
Yeah, giant jar of pickles and start throwing them at highway workers when I pass by construction zones.
While you're at it, why don't you get some pickled eggs too? Throw
Yeah.
those. You know, those probably work pretty well.
No, I just
Well,
want the pickles.
Well, they might be a little slippery. You know,
Yeah.
You might not be able to get a good grip on them.
That's true.
So,
Good album.
that's just such a bad joke.
No, it's not. You just jealous you never thought of it.
Earlier in the week, I was reminiscing with my good friend Jim from high school. Good times from high school. See, that's why I'm wearing my my Curie Condor shirt. The Condor was our mascot. Those Illinois Condors. I guess they didn't want to choose the turkey vulture. But Jim shared some pictures that he found of a road trip that we did, my buddies and I from college. took a road trip to visit him for a weekend at Champaign, U of I in Champaign, Illinois. And along with the photos...
Fighting Illini.
Along with the photos, my phone keeps going to sleep. Along with the photos, he found a Dear John letter.
Ooh.
That was written to him. And he said that I could read the letter, but I couldn't say the person's name to protect her. But
I'll tell you, you tell me the name and I'll say it. That way you're not saying the name.
Okay. He did say that he looked her up and that she is currently a doctor living in Florida.
So he got dumped by a future doctor.
Yeah, so I said, dude, man, maybe you missed the boat.
I was going to say, does he feel bad?
But he only dated this girl for a couple weeks or a couple months or something, so it was not anything.
Oh, is she like living in a big mansion?
Maybe, I don't know.
And he living in...
Well, you know, he lives in...
Chicago, and she's in Florida.
He lives in Skokie, which is just north of Chicago. But
it's still Chicago.
He's, and what are you saying? What are you trying to say?
Okay, Chicago, Florida.
Florida? No.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to be where it's warm, not in Chicago where it's...
Humid and...
And Chicago doesn't get humid?
It does, but it's not as nearly as bad as...
Yeah, but Chicago has 50 inches of snow and Florida doesn't.
Not anymore.
Okay, it gets 49 inches now, but...
So, all right, here we go. So this letter is dated December 30th, 1986.
Oh, so she breaks up right before New Year's Eve.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so, and why he kept this letter, I'm not really sure. So, I don't know if maybe he, oh, and by the way, we were talking about me being his best man and playing that trick on him with, you know, trashing the bridal suite. And he corrected me that I thought for all these years that his wife was angry with me that that happened. But he said that actually she thought it was funny too. That at first she was really angry because they were tired and she just wanted to go to bed. But he said every time she revealed another hidden treasure, she actually laughed. So, but then he told me that he reminded me of the story that he did the same thing to his sister and his brother-in-law, and they got really mad. and they called a family meeting the next day to complain about it.
A family meeting?
A family meeting, and Jim said, well, his excuse was, I didn't do half the stuff that Mike did. I remember.
So he's blaming you.
They were like, we don't care. So, yeah, they were not good sports. Anyway, here's the letter. Jim, hi, what's up? Not much here, but what can you expect? Question mark.
Of course, we got to remember, this was pre-smartphones and instant messaging and texting and all of that.
We just got back from dinner. And in parentheses, it says, we ate out tonight. And now I'm watching Oliver Twist. Great time, huh? Question mark.
Rockin' time.
Christmas was good, but what does that say? Christmas was good. Christmas was good, but strange. And this is handwritten too. So,
oh, well, that's, we didn't have computers like we do now.
Our whole family has changed so much this past year. So she goes on to talk about her family and how Christmas was, and then she says, after a couple paragraphs of that, she says, Jim, I haven't really seen or talked to Jody much at all. I've run into him a few times, but the conversation was just quick and casual. I don't really know what you think the situation is, but I have a feeling I don't want you to think I made a decision between Jody and you. I didn't. Jody and I will never be anything more than friends again. That is the way it has to be. As for you, I really like you and enjoy being with you, but I've been doing, and this is underlined, a lot of thinking, and my feelings about what I really want are too uncertain to get involved in anything serious. I just need time for me. I am so unsure of what I really want, and I'm afraid that if I get too involved with, underline, anyone, I just end up hurting them. You see, at this point in my life, I'm not sure I am prepared for a serious relationship. I am really scared because I get lonely a lot and it's easy to feel like no one cares. But I know that I have a lot of friends who do care and who have given me their support over the years. I think I need the loneliness for a while. I know that sounds strange, but I learn a lot about myself when I am feeling lonely. I think I really need to throw myself into my schoolwork this semester, exclamation point. I'll be having some really tough classes and I need to keep my grades up. Last semester, my emotional life was so chaotic that I didn't really concentrate on school as much as I have. Listen, I don't want you to feel like you are being rejected or have done anything wrong. You aren't, and you haven't. You have been terrific, and I thank you for your support. Is this tugging at your heartstrings?
Yeah, it really is.
So then she goes on and talks about New Year's and the plans for New Year's, and she's looking forward to a trip, and then she ends it by saying, "Welp, W-E-L-P, welp, I better go. I've jabbered enough for one day. Besides, I'm running out of things to jabber about. Don't work too hard. Gotta go. Love, Miss X." Since we can't say her name.
Sure we can.
So, we'll just call her Alice. So,
Go ask Alice when she's 10 feet
wrong
tall.
decade, sir. So, yeah, I mean, it doesn't sound like a real harsh letter, but still, if I was in Jim's position and I was back in college, I would have been like, what the hell? I probably would have been crushed, you know, but still, she wasn't like, she was still a little bit vague, you know, and she was like, oh, I don't want anything serious right now. Like, that would be okay with me right now. But Jim, when we talked about this and mentioned it when we were talking to Marcel the other day, Jim was listening in and he thought that it was funny when Marcel asked if he was over the heartache. So happy to report that he is. And
way to go, Jim.
Still don't know why he has the letter.
Doesn't sound like he's over the heartache.
But anyway, he had a long distance request to send out to Alice, and it's Husker Du, Hardly Getting Over It, the live version. This is like a 6-minute song. It's like a 6-minute song.
Oh, so you got time to go take a piss.
Yeah, maybe I should. Actually, that's a pretty good idea. See ya.
Yeah, take your headphones off.
I have my wireless microphone on.
Yeah. Now that Mike is gone, let me tell everybody about Mike. Who's watching? Chris, you still here? Len? Evan? Robin? None of the above? All of the above? Is that Chris? Cool. Look at the dedication, Chris. Love it. Thank you. It's time for a drum solo. There's no drum. I don't even know this song, Chris. I don't remember it. I'll make one up. My left arm, I just don't know how to do the left. Actually, if I really had drums, it might be better. Oop, can't do that. It's manscaping. Get in trouble. Boom, 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 boom. Door's locked and not letting you in.
Who am I?
I don't know. I'm guapo.
I'm El Mambo.
That's what I just said. I'm guapo.
It's like there's a breeze coming out through this window.
It's all the hot air.
It's the positive pressure in this room.
Or the hot air. Chris said I should mess up the board for you.
And you'd have to fix it because I wouldn't know how.
You wouldn't know it's messed up.
So that one backfired on you, Chris. Now I can check and see if there are any messages. Yeah, after Jim suggested the song, I'm like, man, we should be playing some Husker Du. Chris also said it's time for a drum solo.
I did a drum solo.
You did?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. You weren't here.
Uh-huh. Yeah, prove it.
You were too busy hitting the head.
Prove it.
When you watch the video later on tonight, or not tonight, but this weekend, you'll see I did a drum solo.
Uh-huh. Okay. Hardly getting over it. He wanted a song that was appropriate for the Dear Jim letter. So, do you remember that scene in Strange Brew? And don't tell me you've never seen Strange Brew. Where they're...
Strange Brew.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
There's a scene where they're put in straitjackets and then they're put in one of those big giant vats at the brewery. And they're laying on the ground. And one of them, I think it was Dave Thomas, he yells, "Steamroller!" And he rolls over Dave Moranis in the straitjacket. So when my friends and I went to visit Jim at Champaign and stayed in his apartment, I slept on the couch in a sleeping bag, and then my friend Sam was sleeping on the floor below the couch, and we're starting to wake up, and I yelled "Steamroller," and I rolled off the couch and rolled over him.
Dude. Thank you, Champagne.
Another keyboard song. Uh-oh.
Doesn't have his lights on, just has the horn on.
Like me to say the right thing. You could have called to let me know.
Talk about me needing singing lessons.
Oh. Bow, bow, bow. I've been made in for this weekend. I thought that maybe we could see a show.
Don't you dare.
We need safety goggles.
Oh, man. That hurt. That one did hurt.
Got your ping pong balls? Oh, I don't have my ping pong balls. Tragic.
Ah, you missed.
Uh-oh, there he is.
He's losing it. He's pulled off Boston. Now he's going for more Def Leppard.
Who played Boston? Did you hear Boston?
No, I pulled off some Boston songs.
Oh, you have some Boston?
Yeah, I'm gonna upload them tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
How you doing there? I figured I'd check in on the Virgin.
Yeah. His cherries popped, but we don't know.
Yeah.
I'm feeling that this show I'm kind of holding back because
the show must go on.
I have this responsibility, which making it harder for me to play my instruments. So once I get more used to doing this, then I'll be letting loose.
See, you were used to being the colored guy, the color guy.
Might have to edit that out of the video.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't even see you guys were doing that. I was just, hadn't gotten a text, and I was like, well, that's damn peculiar.
We're coming up.
We're coming up.
Okay.
Genesis. In stereo. From Duke. Misunderstanding.
Did you hear where Amazon is thinking about pulling the Dukes of Hazzard?
Because of the
General Lee,
yeah. Pulling what exactly?
The series.
The series?
Yeah. The series
it's
on Amazon Prime.
The new version of the series?
No, the old one from the 80s with
Daisy Duke.
Daisy Duke, yeah.
We're both wearing our Daisy Dukes today.
Are we?
Genesis, good stuff.
Yes, it was.
Duke, good album. We loaded in some Abacab today too. Good stuff.
Abacab.
I was listening to Genesis and Van Halen this week.
Sammy Hagar?
Really well. See, my neighbors moved out, and then I realized, hey, I can crank up my stereo
to 11.
So I've been cranking up some Van Halen, and then Jim requested some Husker Du, and I'm like, we should be playing some Husker Du. So yeah, it was a pretty good week musically.
Pretty good week in Mike's music library.
Yeah, but everything else, aside from our fun interview on Wednesday,
you keep going back to that.
It was fun, and as I said earlier, Marcel, she's switched on. She's a bit of all right. That wasn't an attempt at an Australian accent, though. That was a Austin Powers imitation.
And it was pretty bad at that, too.
So we have a few minutes to fill. Let me find
Well, so, the stores all have the arrows, and you can go only one way on the aisles.
I haven't been noticing those.
Well, maybe you should, because you might run into the same problem.
Yeah, what problem is that?
A shopper brawl over one-way arrows at a store.
Uh-oh.
Once again, in Florida.
In Florida?
Yes, in Florida.
Really?
A fight over directional arrows on the floor of a Goodwill store ended with a pair of shoppers under arrest for battery. Doesn't say if they used any food or
They were
not.
in the battery aisle.
Yeah, they were in the battery aisle.
9-volt, AA, AAA.
That's right. According to police, Jenna Sims was inside the Tampa area thrift store when she got into a confrontation with Paul Turner over the floor.
Who Turner?
Paul Turner?
Oh, Paul. I thought you said Hall.
Paul.
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 It's that pop filter that's filtering out your peas.
Paul. Over the floor directions due to COVID-19.
Uh-huh.
As part of Goodwill Industries' coronavirus safety measures, one-way aisles have been established to allow patrons to more easily maintain a 6-foot distance from other individuals. Cops say that Sims was upset upon spotting Turner going the wrong way in an aisle. During an ensuing argument, Sims allegedly struck Turner about his body, head, and face. Turner responded by shoving Sims away. So, you better notice those one-way arrows.
I guess so.
Or you're going to be shoved and
It's just
assaulted
like
in battery.
driving in the parking lot the wrong way. I get mad at people when they do that. Somebody did that to me the other day when I was out shopping.
So did you get out of your car and
No,
throw
but
a pickle at him?
I yelled at him, but I was wearing my mask at the time, so I yelled really loud at him. But
This is why you need pickles.
Yeah.
This is why you need pickles. You could have just thrown a pickle. See, you learned something tonight. Pickles.
Pickles?
Have a jar of pickles.
I have a friend who had a dog named Pickles.
Why?
I don't know. That's kind of a cool name for a dog, I think.
No, it isn't.
Pickles.
No, it
Hey,
isn't.
Pickles, come here. Pickles, come here. Bring me.
If I was a dog, when you said, hey, Pickles, come here, I'd look at you and say, no. You gave me a stupid name, no.
Pickles. Pickles, come here. Bring mustard.
No.
No?
KFEZ 101.3 FM, Walsenburg, Pueblo, Colorado Springs. You are listening to Gnarly 101.3 FM. This is the Gnarly Dudes. Mike's manning the control boards tonight. He's learning. He's
Yeah, it's just
losing his virginity and operating the
I
control
was just
board.
waiting for you to be quiet, or I'm going to cut you off.
Well, I was going to say that you can send us requests by going to the Gnarly website,
Uh-huh.
Gnarly 101.3.
Another thing I'd have to do
Yeah.
is check the request board.
You haven't been doing that all night.
That's right here. It's right out in front of me.
Yeah, but have you checked it?
I'm looking at it right now.
Have you hit refresh?
Where's the refresh?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, just hit it.
And?
And
No request.
There's a wheel spinning and nothing.
Wheel spin,
Nothing. Not feeling the love.
Wheel in the
So-
sky keeps on turning.
All right, let's go to break.
So
Sheer elegance.
sheer elegance.
Real silk from the Orient. You have that story of the update from the New York Health Department about sex?
Yeah, and I also have the one about the man and his bride
Is
blow up doll, but I want to do that after.
it's not a blow up doll.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
a
Well, you know,
sex doll.
but I'm
No.
waiting for you to do Dateable or Undateable because I'm going to do it after that.
So we're gonna do Dateable or Undateable next.
Whenever you would like to do Dateable or Undateable. I do not want to pressure you more than what you are already feeling.
I actually have two profiles today. One's very short. The other one's kind of medium. One's kind of short. Roofing and construction. Need one of those things that will hold paper.
Yep.
All right. When do I stop this? So there's a Domino's ad.
Just go into a song.
Just highlight a song.
No, go into a song after the commercial.
Oh, but there's a Domino's ad, and then there's
That's okay.
80s Lincoln Town Car after this.
That's all right.
So what I do, just highlight a song.
No, just let it flow through.
Just let these play?
Yeah.
Alright. AC/DC coming up. Uh-oh. I'm out of darts. Oh, wait. I have the spares in here. Ooh.
Oh.
Drive my car. Cordumpo. Real
leather.
Corinthian leather. He admitted later there was no such thing as Corinthian leather.
There is such thing.
I think we lost all of our viewers.
Yeah, we did.
Chris even said how much she enjoyed the interview with Marcel.
She did.
Yeah. Did she tell you?
Well, I'm glad she enjoyed it.
She actually asked me if any of that was true.
Oh, you know what tonight is?
Right?
The 1 year anniversary of the Blues winning the Stanley Cup. 1 year ago today. 50 years of frustration came to an end.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
I don't care, you be sick. 50 years of frustration came to an end. The Blues win the Stanley Cup.
Have a drink on me. So we're doing Dateable or Undateable?
You're in control, sir. You tell me what we're doing.
I want to play guitar.
Well, play guitar. Where's Evan? We need him for Dateable or Undateable.
Did you listen to his new album?
Yes, I am.
Pretty good.
It is. It's going to be debuting on Front Range Radio Sunday night.
This Sunday?
This Sunday.
So this time counting down, is that saying that I have 39 seconds left
Yep.
to the song? Have a drink on me. Bow, 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 bow. My arms aren't long enough.
Grow.
Put me on the rack.
We can put some Miracle Grow.
Miracle Grow. Woo!
AC/DC.
Rock and roll.
Nothing wrong with a little AC/DC on a Friday night.
Back in Black. Going back to our Australia theme.
There you go. You are on a roll with that one.
Yeah, I don't think.
I think you scared her off because she hasn't been on tonight.
Really?
Yeah. I haven't seen her.
Maybe she's watching
In the shadows.
anonymously.
In the shadows.
Incognito-ly.
I think you scared her.
How could I scare her?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, AC/DC rocking. I don't think we've played any AC/DC, have we?
Yes, we have.
We have?
We did play one AC/DC.
What was that?
It was back, I want to say like back in January, December.
Really?
It's been a long, long time.
Really?
Yes. So you getting ready?
I'm gonna talk to my kazoo.
Talk to your kazoo. You gotta work the buttons. See, this is not easy, is it? Yeah, see, you're not prepared for all this. We're getting ready to do Dateable or Undateable, and Mike's got to do the kazoo, press the buttons,
I can't see it.
and he can't see.
Wrong off.
There it is.
What do you tell me to do? Just gonna keep playing, or do I click on it?
Just click on it again and it stops.
Okay. Oh, it stopped. All right.
What I was trying to tell you is to bring down the volume of the dating game theme so we could hear your kazoo more.
Oh.
See, I was actually trying to promote your kazoo
You
playing.
actually wanted to hear my kazoo more?
But I was...
Well, you didn't teach me that earlier. And which slider is that? Number 15?
Number 15.
Number 15.
Number 9. Number 9.
Number 9. All right, it's time for Dateable or Undateable.
So how are you going to know when I want you to hit the buzzer?
You can signal me. Let's see, where's the buzzer? I'm trying. Oh, here it is. Okay.
There it is.
The mouse is positioned. All right. So here we go.
Dateable or Undateable? We are what, 0 for 1,000?
Yeah, whatever. Let's see. My self summary. Quiet and reserved, but outgoing, fun, honest. In parentheses, maybe too much. Too is capitalized. LOL. Love, serene, and quiet settings, parentheses, country, exclamation point. Like cats, not as much of a dog person. That's a...
Allergic to cats.
Oh, you're allergic to cats. All right, I have a cat story that we can share tonight. Can be funny and serious all at once. I'm a little confused. Funny and serious all at once. So I don't know. I don't know how to do that. I have some kids, and while I'm not looking to have more, adoption or foster care one day I would consider. It almost sounds like Yoda. I can't see likes and not quite sure how all this works. Also, oops, I think I moved myself off the buzzer. So I accidentally hit the mouse. Also, my apologies if I accidentally was unable to respond due to the newness of not knowing how to do the app well.
There's just, so far there's nothing. I mean, nothing either way.
Nothing of substance?
Yeah, nothing of substance.
All right, well, maybe this will change your mind. My golden rule. Don't be hiding things. I find out everything, so just tell me.
What is she, Inspector Clouseau?
She's a Inspector Clouseau. She's a sleuth, master sleuth.
Okay, Sherlock.
All right, this is going to be the clincher right here. All right, you ready? What I'm actually looking for, I have no idea. Davey, no buzzer for that one?
You know.
Dating is not something I do, but it's that time, I guess.
I thought you were going to say it's that time of the month.
3 exclamation points. Friends are encouraging me to, quote unquote, get back on the horse again.
Anytime you have that.
Get back on the horse?
No, friends encouraging you.
Oh, friends encouraging you? I mean, you encourage me to do certain things.
Am I encouraging you to go out and date? No.
No? All right, here's the kicker right here. Are you ready? Ready for this? This is shocking. My roommate is my extremely asexual ex. So it's a weird situation. Okay, so she has kids with her ex who is asexual and is now her roommate. Okay, so how do you get beyond this? If you are dating this person, how do you get beyond that uncomfortableness of having the father of the children there in the same place?
Okay, but where is he sleeping? Is he sleeping in the same bed with her still? Do they have separate rooms? Do they have a big enough house for separate rooms?
Doesn't say. She goes on to explain, we are just trying to raise the kids in one home. Maybe someone who sees the point and gets that. I would like to find someone who is a hard worker, believes in family, has their own land in a quiet country setting.
Has their own... I want a land baron.
Oh, so verdict is...
No.
So I actually, when I found this one, I actually kind of felt a little bit guilty because I feel that this person just, doesn't have the intelligence level of an adult person. So I felt a little bit bad about potentially making fun of her. Would you like to hear the next one?
Hold on. She sounds like somebody who's just completely lost to me.
Yeah.
Just
true.
lost. Doesn't know where to go, what to do,
Uh-huh.
and is in a situation she doesn't understand.
Yeah. So it's like, how are you going to explain to your kids that your ex is asexual, still lives in the same house, but you're dating someone?
Right.
Yeah. So family values are abundant there.
Yeah, exactly. Leave it at that.
All right, so I have a bonus one.
So do we need to do the theme again?
No,
Okay.
That's okay. Unless you want me to play my kazoo.
Go ahead. Go to the bonus. Bonus round.
So I'm under the impression that this person's first language is not English.
Okay.
So here we go. Like long walks, romantic movies, love sports, football, in parentheses, go Cowboys. Romantic dinners. I'm a very honest, and she keeps putting 2 periods between all these words. So in this sentence, she says, I'm a very honesty, 2 periods, loyalty, 2 periods, very romantic, 2 periods. And I have integrity, 3 periods. Not into games, too old for that. She spelled too wrong. Would you think, you would think if you're, and she spelled your wrong, you would think if you're almost 50th, the games stop. I guess that means
so if you're almost 50, is that what she's trying to say?
Yeah, I think so. The games stop. 3 periods, not with most men, 3 periods. The one thing that I hate is a liar. We all grown on here tell the truth, 2 periods. I'm a tomboy. If you have a problem with it, keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Keep what moving?
Keep it moving.
Moving.
Rolling.
When I need to look hot for my man, it's not a problem.
Ooh.
I'm
Did
not,
she show a hot picture?
I'm... Yeah, don't get me started on that. I'm not just any woman. I'm a one-woman man. I only have time for one. I know how to cater and pamper my man.
Ooh.
If you're, and she spelled your wrong again, if you're into mind games, keep it moving.
She's got something about keep it moving.
She likes guys on the move.
Yeah.
Or doesn't like guys on the move. I don't know. I want someone, here it is, here's the kicker.
Big finale?
Yeah. I want someone that when you're mad at me, double period, you can still kiss me, period. If this is you, double period, let's talk, double period.
So you said don't get started about the picture, so we'll talk about her picture.
That's all I have to say.
That's all you gotta say?
Yeah, so she wants a guy who, when he's mad at her, he can still kiss her. So, that has me a little confused.
Well, since you are striking out on the Dateable or Undateable,
Yeah.
I have a solution for you.
You do?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
A bodybuilder proposes to his sex doll girlfriend,
Uh-huh.
and now they're getting married.
Awesome.
This guy, Yuri, he's out of Kazakhstan, and he recently proposed to his girlfriend, Margot. They have been dating for 8 months.
Ooh.
So he's making a move real
Pretty
quick.
serious.
Yeah. Margot may be a sex doll, but Yuri is totally smitten. Not only does he treat her like a real woman, but he even keeps an Instagram account for her to show off their daily activities and just how close they are as a couple.
Mm.
They basically do all the stuff regular couples do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he proposed.
Mm.
So how does he know that she said yes or no? He even got Margot cosmetic surgery.
Yeah. What needed to be fixed?
Well, he says that Margot developed a complex due to the attention the couple was getting online. So he decided to treat her to some plastic surgery. She has changed a lot. At first it was hard to accept, but I got used to it later on. It was at a real clinic with a real doctor. Okay, so if you take your sex doll to a doctor and say, Doctor, I want a cosmetic surgery.
Doctor, give me the news.
If you're the doctor, what's your first thought?
Like, well, this guy has the money, I'm going to take it.
Well, yeah, that one too, but this guy's lost a few marbles.
Uh-huh, yeah. Was this a psychiatrist that he went to?
So, Mike, there is hope. You can propose to
okay.
you can start dating a sex doll
All right.
and propose to it and get married to a
Well,
sex doll.
one positive thing about that is that anything we did, there wouldn't be any complaints.
There you go.
You know? So I wouldn't have to hear any of that. There'd be no arguments. She wouldn't be out, shopping for shoes and all that stuff.
On the phone with her girlfriends
Yeah.
all night long,
Yeah,
complaining.
Right. So yeah, I think there's some good points to that. So yeah, I'll look into that.
There you go.
All right.
Here to help, sir. Here to help.
What we have next is one of your picks. ABC.
Be near me. The simple, the meaning is clear. Never stray too far. Don't disappear. No, don't disappear.
La 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 la. I don't think Robin's back yet. Like you do.
All my dreams came true last night. All my hopes and fears.
Alright, let's see. Who's this one, too?
It's here.
Alright, so would you like to choose which story to hear next, or should I surprise you?
Oh, go for a surprise. Why not?
All right.
Beanie.
Ooh, ow. It's a sharp corner on this glass shelf. La 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 la. Just checking my list.
It's okay, I'm singing a song. I've been waiting to hear it all day.
Hey, there's darts on the floor.
Message is perfectly simple. The meaning is clear.
Who's that?
I don't know. Disappear. Don't disappear. I want Miss Wave to disappear.
I thought we were supposed to have speakers outside for.
We've suggested it. I thought we were supposed to have Peace and Pasties come up and.
Well, we're still under restrictive orders.
You could come up and do that. We're social distancing. We're through the glass.
But it's them. If they have, we want like.
There's 6 feet. There's plenty.
We want 20 of them out there. Oh, I heard that, there was a post yesterday from the Manitou Music Foundation about that music venues are supposed to open.
Yeah, supposedly. But it's probably heavily restricted on the number of people. But I proposed to you. We had that big uproar about that.
Big uproar.
Going to a song?
Yeah.
That big uproar about the coffee shop in Castle Rock that opened up on Mother's Day and was crowded and all those people there. Haven't seen a spike in cases. So maybe it's not as dangerous.
Another keyboard song. Ain't got no past. Dun, 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 dun. Living in a hellhole, staying in a hellhole, nowhere I stand in a hellhole of this hellhole. Oh! You gotta pick these up.
Oh.
Living in a hellhole, don't where I stand in a hellhole. The hellhole.
I ain't getting the other one. That's my chair. Actually, that's yours.
So glad I bought this album. 15 seconds.
15.
Oh, I'm tired.
Spinal Tap, hellhole. Tim, do you live in a hellhole?
No.
I do, but at least I know where I stand.
Hit the rim shot.
If I can find it.
If you can find, never mind.
Wait,
Boo.
no booing. Oh, wrong mouse again. I'm getting confused with all these mice.
You're getting confused with all the mice.
Yeah, how about this one?
No, that's the hockey goal. That's celebrating the Blues winning the Stanley Cup 1 year ago today.
That was the air horn. Here's the hockey goal.
Yes, 1 year ago today, the Blues won the Stanley Cup.
Oh, here's the rim shot. Boy, that's a long. There we go. Maybe should I tell my joke again?
No. No.
Oh.
One time was enough.
Oh, hey, let's go to the news.
Let's go to the news.
All right. So you told me to surprise you with a story. You said you're allergic to cats.
I am.
I'm allergic to dogs and cats. So here's a good article for you. Man divorces wife of 45 years over her obsession with cats. This is...
I wouldn't have waited 45 years. 45 minutes, maybe.
Well, the story comes from a different country, so cultures are different. So yes, this was a long time for this person to wait. The court has granted divorce to a 70-year-old Singaporean retiree following the incident of his wife's sudden obsession with cats that eventually drove him out of their home in 2006. I'm a little confused because it says sudden obsession. So the couple had been facing problems since 1997. How is that sudden? Stated the judge. And has been estranged. They have been estranged from each other for 15 years. According to reports, the husband was said to have tolerated his wife's cats for almost a decade. The 67-year-old...
That's 9 years and 11 months longer than I would have.
And 29 days.
That's 29 days.
The 67-year-old woman
23 hours and 58 minutes.
Developed a cat obsession after dreaming of her late mother, who told her to be kind to the cats, the husband said. And believing that looking after them was her only way to quote-unquote cross into paradise, she would go around feeding stray cats and bring them back home. This feline collection created quite a nuisance. The cats roamed around the home freely. They were not toilet trained and would urinate and defecate indiscriminately.
Oh.
The wife's obsession with cats eventually led her to bring more stray cats home. And then the title, the heading on this section says, Husband's Breaking Point. There came a point in time when the husband could no longer stand sleeping on their bed as it was constantly defiled, quote unquote. He moved to sleeping on a mat instead. The stench from the cat feces and urine that emanated from the couple's home subsequently led to neighbors complaining. Despite authorities showing up at their home to warn the wife, she continued to grow her feline collection. In 2003, the husband called the police in hopes to change the situation, showing them his living conditions. However, it was simply left as a domestic issue, and he later tried to avoid his wife as much as possible. But what eventually set the husband off was one of the cats urinating on his face while he was unable to tolerate it any longer, he then left their matrimonial home, a 2-story terrace house. I don't know why that information is in the article, to live with his brother-in-law. He has not returned since 2007 and has stopped contacting his wife. The decision issued on the 21st of May by the judge, he attributes it to unreasonable behavior and separation. While court documents did not state the couple's name, it revealed that they were married in May 1975 and have 3 adult children. The husband claimed that his wife did not allow him to see their children even during the time when their son was in the intensive care unit. The husband had received a $500,000 pension after his retirement as a teacher, which went into the joint savings account with his wife. However, without his consent, she withdrew $200,000 from the fund, which led to further cracks in the marriage. Oh, I don't know if I should read it.
No, that's not. You know, you didn't prepare very well, because the song you should be playing next, Stray Cat Strut.
Yeah, well, you know.
Lack of preparation.
I guess.
That's gross. Peeing on, oh.
That reminds me of that scene in that movie Used Cars, where that one big guy was he was laying on the floor in the shop, and he had fallen asleep, and something of urgency was happening, of an urgent nature was happening, and the dog came in to the shop and peed on his face to wake him up. And he comes screaming, you know, he's yelling at the dog, and he's running out screaming, and he busts through the door, and then he sees what he needs to do to come to the aid of those who needed him. Oh. So, you gonna go out and get a cat?
No.
All right. Well, actually, this song fits with the story.
Oh yeah.
Crazy Little Thing Called Love.
Oh, that's gross. That is gross.
Hey, we're an hour and a half in and no major mistakes.
Crazy little thing called love.
There's a drum part in here too. If you're gonna bring your sticks, you gotta use them, man.
I'm using my sticks.
Them's the rules.
I'm using my sticks. There's a little thing called
Not playing pocket pool over there, are you?
8-ball corner pocket.
She drives me crazy. Hot cool fever. There was your drum part. Be cool, relax, and how my times in the backseat hitchhike on a motorbike. Ready. I think we're gonna get to Dan Hartman. Let's refresh. I gotta be cool, relax, and all my time in the backseat hitchhike. Long ride on the motorbike and ready.
Hey, Freddy.
Ready when things go low. Great song. Crazy little thing called love. 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 Let's see what other news stories I have. Remember the song?
Yes.
I like this album. Love to last forever. Mm-hmm.
Coming up. Ooh, coming up. Coming up. Coming up. Oh, it's back.
Never fade away. A train coming up.
So this is the real reason you played this song.
No, it's because I like the song.
No. This is the real reason you played the song. You've been practicing all week at home
No.
since your neighbor moved
This
out.
is spontaneous.
It's not spontaneous combustion. Coming up. You're good on that horn, boy.
What?
You're pretty good on that horn, boy. You're hitting the control board, you're watching the computer.
Feel it in my bones.
You feel it in your bones.
That was the line in the song. I feel it in my bones. Ooh, coming up. Wah, wah, wah. 20 seconds. What was that? Yeah. Do, do, do. Like a flower.
Oh yeah.
Your mic was on.
I know.
Paul McCartney coming up from McCartney 2.
And it was a gnarly mix. At the very end.
At the very end, yes. So,
And for those watching on the Facebook live stream, they got to hear Mike and his,
Kazuvuzela.
yeah, whatever you call that.
You still can't pronounce that.
I cannot pronounce it.
All right, I'm looking up another news story here.
Are you really?
Yeah. So, what do you think the record is for the highest paid library fine?
Probably a mill.
A mill? You're way off. Way
Too
off.
high or too low?
Too high. Way too high.
Oh.
This
Well,
is-
wait a minute. Hold on.
What?
Record means that's all they've been able to determine. There could be a book out there that does owe a mill in fines, just hasn't been returned yet.
Yeah, I don't know. You're splitting hairs. June 2nd, Emily, this is from UPI.
United Press International.
Emily Canelos Sims has received a Guinness World Record for the largest book fine ever paid.
There's a Guinness World Record for this?
This is a Guinness record for everything. At $345.
That's it?
That's it.
That's not right.
It says she paid the $345.14 fine, even though she wasn't the one who actually borrowed the book. She found the book, Days and Deeds, a book of children's poems, in her mother's house that was due back at the Kewanee Public Library in Illinois on April 19th, 1955. The fine had accumulated at 2 cents a day when she paid it 47 years later. Though the fine was the largest ever paid, some books have taken longer to return to the library. George Washington, borrowed a book, The Law of Nations, from the New York Library after becoming president and didn't return it. The Mount Vernon estate returned it 221 years later. I guess no fine for
I was going to say, they didn't pay a fine.
So, that's the end of the story. So I would have expected it to be a much higher fine, but I would think maybe that there probably are much higher fines, but they have not been collected. So because they can't,
which is what I said
find
earlier,
the book or find the person who checked it out. So you're looking at the clock. You have nothing to say. I can read another story. Or I could. Oh, we were talking about the college road trip earlier, right?
On the road again.
And so Jim and I were reminiscing about not only high school but college days, and reminded me of a friend of ours. No, well, not his, but a friend of mine. His name was Rich Radzwicki, and Rich lived in the dorms with us, and his room was on a corner on the first level. Right, and his room also had to be, actually was in line with the sidewalk to the gym. And on college campuses, the sidewalks aren't always the shortest distance between 2 points, so grass gets trampled down for the students to start walking to cut corners. So anyway, my roommate, future roommate at the time, Guy, and I were coming back from the gym, and we were headed towards Rich's room, and Rich usually left his window either open or unlocked, and I said, "Hey, let's cut through Rich's room." So we got up to Rich's room, and we flung the window open. It was a side, just went open to the side. We flung the window open, climbed inside, didn't say a word. Just walked through his room, out to the door, and then out into the hallway. Didn't say a thing. And he's sitting on his bed watching TV, and he just goes, "Hey!" And we didn't even look at him. We just walked right through and went outside. So then we started doing that, and I dubbed it the Radzwicki bypass. We'd be coming back from the gym, and I'd say, "Hey, let's take the Radzwicki bypass." And then he got wise to us and eventually started locking
the window. Yeah, I would too.
But
booby trap, and so as soon as you got in,
Yeah, I'm so glad that we didn't
bear
catch
trap
him.
right there where you put your foot down.
I'm so glad that we didn't catch him doing something, inappropriate. But yeah, that was pretty funny. So, just trying to save a little walking time. And I remember one time laughing so hard that I couldn't even get up into the window. I couldn't get over the wall into the window.
Oh, man.
Yeah, fun times. All right, so let's hit it with the Eurythmics.
Eurythmics? Annie Lennox?
Sweet Dreams. Get your keyboard, man.
Dreams are made of these.
Disagree. got a good one. Got to read this one. Open app.
Uh-oh, you're getting the virus.
Niedermeyer's. Oh, did you hear Marianne from Romper Room died?
No, I did not hear that.
I see Timmy and I see Mike. That was earlier in the week, I think. And then Eddie Haskell died a couple weeks ago.
Yep. Actually, longer than that. I think he died in April or something. That they just revealed his cause of death.
Oh, which was?
It was a long list of things with all these medical terms. Nothing I understood, like murder, suicide, strangulation.
The next song up is Dan Hartman.
We finally reached Dan Hartman. I'm tired.
Wake up! Wake up! I tell you the time that one of those jobs that I had, or that job that I had where I couldn't tell anybody what I did, or I had to kill them. The way that my cubicle was set up was that my coworker and I sat back to back, and he fell asleep one day at his desk. So I picked up my phone and I dialed his extension. And he woke up. He's like, oh, and he wakes up, but he picks up the phone. He's trying to like gather himself and picks up the phone. He's hello. I'm like, wake up, dude.
See, that's a good thing about working from home. You can fall asleep and nobody knows.
What's that?
It's a good thing about working from home. You can fall asleep and nobody knows.
I'm telling your boss. Tim falls asleep at home while he's working.
Until you miss a conference call or you're late.
Tim missed the conference call because he was sleeping.
That's what you get in.
Have you ever, maybe I should wait till we get back on the air to ask you this question.
Okay.
Hey, 2 songs in a row about dreams. Yeah, I planned that. We finally have creative direction. Or something.
It's something, yeah, or something.
Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. I thought it skipped.
No, that's it.
It didn't. Hey, did you like that post I made the other day? It was Worldwide Oceans Day, so I posted Billy Ocean. I saw that and I'm like, oh, there's got to be a tie, and then it hit me.
Billy Ocean.
Billy Ocean. So. I can dream about you and hold you tonight. I can dream about you. Bow, bow, bow.
Dream about you.
Hold you tonight.
Dream about you.
Ooh, I have the dark. Take that, bitch. Good song.
We should have played this before.
I can dream about you.
I used to have a David Bowie song that was way in that section that we never got to.
Hey, there's Rick Astley. There's Peter Cetera. What else is way down here? Hey, Stray Cats. Billy Squire. Little River Band. The Jam, A Town Called Malice. Human League. The Pretenders. Maybe I should move one of these up. Since Stray Cat is here, I'm going to move it up. Do, 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 do. About you. I don't think Robin ever came back. He deserted us. Loving you. John, my friend John said gross, so I'm wondering if he's referring to the cat story.
Yeah.
Well, that also ties into the dream songs. If you have a dream about your mother telling you to be nice to cats, otherwise you won't get into heaven. Oop, coming on.
We coming up?
I can dream about you.
You can? You can dream about me? That's kind of gross, actually. Please stop dreaming about me.
Nightmares. If I have a dream that I told you that one dream I had was that my hair turned gray and then my face turned into yours. Ooh, that was scary.
Oh, yeah.
But we were talking about sitting in on video conferences.
Yeah.
And you said that you fall asleep and miss conference. But you do Zoom conferences all the time, and I've been doing like way too many online conference calls and stuff lately. And my question to you is that during one of your conferences, do you ever get the urge to just stand up and moon the camera?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm not alone.
Yes, I have had that urge many times.
And if you ever quit your job, do you think you'll do that?
No. If I quit my job, my thinking is, have one of those Zoom calls and then do a mic drop and just, peace out.
I think the mooning would be better. Yeah, that people would be like, "What is that?" And then they all of a sudden they'd realize, like, "Oh my God, now I know what it is."
Oh my gosh! Well, you've been running the control board for the first time in since we started the show.
Yeah, because you're just a control freak.
No. The very first night you said, "Oh, you go ahead and do it. I'll learn later."
How?
Of course, at the other station, you ran it all the time.
Yeah, because I had the playlist on my laptop and I just plug in. So, how does it feel to be on the other side of the table?
I feel like I have no control.
See, you're a control freak.
I must admit, I do feel like I need to control the control board and the music and all of that.
So
I always let you pick songs. We always have songs that you have in there, except for David Bowie. But I just, the control of, hitting the buttons and starting and stopping and determining. I missed that.
Well, see, now you know where all of my creativity comes from. So since I don't do any of that, I have to, make myself useful in other ways.
I want my job back.
And you also realize how much less room is over there on the other side, and why I've been saying all these weeks that I need a table.
Well, you know how little room there is over there.
But at least I have a turntable top over here.
You have to
that I
stack
can
all your
set
stuff
things on. Yeah. But the mice are confusing me. I keep reaching for the wrong mouse. So that's a bit of a problem. Yeah. So I may have to take the one mouse and put it somewhere else so it's separated,
But then how are you going to check for requests?
I won't.
Not that we ever get any.
Yeah, let me check again. Let's see.
Drum roll, please.
Refresh.
I can dream about you.
Nope, nothing new. Yeah, so, DJ Dana was supposed to be on last week, and we were going to talk about dreams again. I wanted to see if she had
actually reveal the true dream that she didn't want to talk about.
Or if she had any other dreams. Maybe she had some dreams leading up to her appearance on the show, and I was going to ask her about that, but, I guess we'll have to wait till next time. Hopefully she wrote them down in her journal and included some great detail.
We can just send her a message and said, hey, you had any dreams?
Well, where's the spontaneity in that?
The spontaneity is writing her a message saying, hey, you had any dreams?
No, it has to be on the air, and then...
So you want to put her on the spot and embarrass her on the air in front of millions of people?
Of course. Yeah.
Okay.
If we had millions of people.
All right, so we have 999. Oh, speaking of which, you, I think you shared this the other couple weeks ago, but that Rat song, Round and Round,
right,
is doing really well thanks to their Geico commercial.
Back on the charts.
Yeah.
And
so congratulations to Rat.
Speaking of critters, I have another story to tell.
If it's about cats, let's just skip
No, it's not about cats. It's about toads. Spain porn star held after man dies in toad venom ritual. The story comes from Madrid. A porn star has been arrested on manslaughter charges following a man's death during a mystic ritual in which he inhaled psychedelic toad venom, Spanish police said. Nacho Vidal.
Nacho Libre?
Nacho Vidal. I'm going to change my name to Nacho.
Nacho? Oh, Nacho.
Was detained last week
cheese with this?
In the southeastern Valencia region, Valencia Oranges, in connection with the death of a man in July 2018. Media identified the victim as fashion photographer Jose Luis Abad. I have to scroll. The police operation began following the victim's death during the celebration of a mystic ritual based on the inhalation of venom from the Bufo alvarius toad, a police statement said. The toad, a rare species, is native to the Sonoran Desert, stretching from northern Mexico into California and Arizona. Secretes venom containing a very powerful natural psychedelic substance known as 5-MeO-DMT. Write that down. Its effects have been compared to ayahuasca, a powerful hallucinogenic concoction from the Amazon consumed as part of a shamanic ritual. Following an 11-month inquiry, police arrested Vidal, one of his relatives, and an employee on suspicion of manslaughter and crimes against public health. Crimes against public health. I think every time you walk outside, you commit crimes against public health.
That's enough of that story.
All right, are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for listening. This has been the Gnarly Dudes.
Hey, well, we made it through with...
You running the control board. There is hope.
There's hope for something.
Something, yeah, I don't know.
But you said it earlier. We should have played the Stray Cats. So here it is.
Hold on.
What?
Tune in tomorrow for Ladies of the 80s with Marissa. Sunday, Big Len, Gnarly Grooves, 3 to 6. Keep it locked in to Gnarly 101.3 FM all weekend long.
Stray Cats. Uh-oh, that's not the Stray Cats. It's Dire Straits. Oh well.